Well, not terribly goofy, but kinda. You're all just a bit different, and I love you to death. Yesterday, one of you came up to me and asked me a question. I'd met her in Jamaica on a trip, and she said, I've achieved rank, it's been hard for me to keep. How do I do it with MetaPWR? And I looked back at her, I found myself saying the following phrase, which I shared with Emily and Corey, and they said I had to share it with you. I said, listen, you've been doing this from the very beginning. Metabolic health is lifestyle management. Many of us need lifestyle change, and we get lifestyle change. Listen, every single one of us is here because somebody changed your life with doTERRA. I am no exception. I'm here because somebody changed my life with doTERRA. MetaPWR is just a tool. You guys are the engine that makes that tool work. When you get knee to knee with somebody and you help them believe that they can do something that they want to do but they're not sure they can, you change their life. MetaPWR is how we do that for metabolism and managing our health. You've been doing this all along. We're going to talk tons of medical evidence and science right now, and it doesn't matter if you understand it all or not because you know how to do this. For those of you that geek out with me about this stuff, buckle up. For those of you that know or get intimidated by this, please just remember, this isn't that important. What's important is your belief in yourselves and one another. And if you help one another along this journey, success will follow. That's just the doTERRA way. What is metabolism? Stated simply, metabolism is the process your body uses to convert what you eat and drink into energy. But the processes by which your body stores and uses energy are extremely complicated under multiple levels of control, and each process is influenced by the lifestyle choices we make every day. Let's look at the biochemical map of the enzymatic and chemical processes your body uses to metabolize your food into energy. Right? Each arrow, each line represents a pathway used to turn carbohydrate, sugars, fat, and protein we eat into the energy we need to survive and thrive. Each macronutrient is then turned into pyruvate, that red circle in the middle. Pyruvate is what starts off all of our energy production in the cell. It allows our cells to create ATP. ATP is the preferred energy our cells use, and as you can see, we get energy, or ATP, from the food we eat. It's not complex, don't make it so. It's just, that's how it works. For most of us, these pathways are too complex to understand and really put into practical use. But a basic understanding of metabolism is necessary to understand how MetaPWR works. Here is an example I was taught as a medical student that helped me to learn how these pathways actually work in our body. Say I wanted to get from Lower Manhattan to the Bronx. There are multiple pathways I could take to get there. I could use the subway, the bus, I could walk, or a combination. There are both slow ways of getting there and longer ways of getting there, but given enough time, I would eventually arrive where I wanted to go. Our metabolism is similar. We can use the carbohydrate, the fat, and the protein we eat to get to pyruvate. Pyruvate, in this instance, is the Bronx, which is where we all want to be, right? Well, if you're a Yankee fan, right? Okay, I'm a Cardinal fan. All right, now we're talking. Some pathways to pyruvate are slower than others. Some are more direct. But depending on the choices, dietary choices I make, I'll eventually get there to pyruvate. As the largest essential oil company in the world, we have been focused on vitality since the beginning. LLV showed the world how vital essential oils and micronutrients are to our overall health and wellness. It revolutionized our industry, and we are doing it again with cellular energy and MetaPWR. MetaPWR is a system that can help to optimize macronutrient metabolism, sugars, fats, and proteins, which in turn helps us live a more vibrant and vital life. You need both. LLV and MetaPWR are a powerful combination, supporting you to optimize both micronutrients and macronutrients for healthy living. You will learn so much more about this during Dr. Hill's session tomorrow. I personally can't wait for the session because it will put into context our products, both existing and new, and how central essential oils are to our past, present, and future. If our metabolism is suboptimal, and we use inefficient methods and even harmful ways of creating the energy we need to survive, our vitality can be severely impacted. It doesn't have to be that way. We can take control. Remember that over 93% of North Americans have suboptimal metabolism, as described in a publication in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology in April of this year. The conclusion the authors drew from this research is both severe and alarming, and I quote, "Between 1999 to 2018, US cardiometabolic health has been poor and worsening, with only 6.8% of adults having optimal cardiometabolic health. These findings inform the need for a nationwide clinical and public health intervention to promote and improve cardiometabolic health," unquote. Optimal cardiometabolic health in this study was measured by assessing body mass index, blood glucose, blood lipids, blood pressure, and the prior existence of cardiovascular health issues in the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey of over 55,000 US adults. Further emphasizing the scope of the problem we are dealing with, the CDC data has revealed that over 1 in 3 adults have suboptimal glucose control. This is a staggering number, completely related to the average adult's diet being of poor quality and a sedentary lifestyle. This must change, and we can lead that change. We can. And I will offer to you that we're probably the only people that can. Powered by wellness advocates like you, doTERRA is perfectly positioned to support people in making lasting, healthy lifestyle changes. Shortly, you will be presented the data that my team generated to support the research and development of the MetaPWR System. Coupling the proven impact of the MetaPWR System with the proven impact that you make in people's lives will change the world, one drop, one person, one community at a time. The data is that powerful. Just as we can choose how to get from Manhattan to the Bronx, we can choose how our bodies create the energy we need to survive and thrive. Our bodies are amazing machines, designed to take whatever we eat and convert it into energy. But if we change our lifestyle, we change not only the way we get to the Bronx, but we change our destination in the Bronx. For example, if we eat whole foods, clean proteins, and decrease the processed foods we consume, we can end up not only in the Bronx, but at Yankee Stadium for Game 7 of the World Series, where the Cardinals will beat them. The choice of where you end up is up to you. As I mentioned yesterday, there are 5 pillars that support healthy metabolism. And because repetition is the mother of all living, healthy eating, daily movement, stress management, including sleep, healthy human connection, and smart supplementation. Using the MetaPWR system with LLV will maximize every effort you make in your lifestyle to optimize your metabolism. When we understand the size of the problem and how perfectly doTERRA is positioned, both historically with our wellness pyramid and products like LLV, and with the new launch of MetaPWR, it is clear to me that we are on the cusp of something great. We are addressing the largest need the developed world faces with respect to health and wellness, with a family of products that are best in class and proven to produce results. Big problems need big solutions. We believe we have the catalyst for a global metabolic health awakening with MetaPWR and with all of you. Thank you. To share the innovative formulations at the core of this metabolic health system, please welcome to the stage my good friend, colleague, and director of doTERRA's nutraceutical innovation for doTERRA, Alex DeBell.